Yes, and I've seen several police officers since I set up about 10 minutes ago. There is a church right here, but the establishment, the plaza where it happened, is right there. And I'm still reading through some of these court documents. We will have an update when they go back to court in a couple of weeks. Yes, Kay, like you said, it's gotten heavier and heavier as I was driving south. And you can see it's really covering the ground here in Dalton. I saw a few accidents, one including a tractor trailer, and GSP told me that they've worked several already today. If you see that crew on the side of the road, move over because they just need the extra room to work these accidents in these conditions. Yes, this road has been reopened since that crash, and just before 6, we learned the identity of the man who was killed. When they arrived, they say that they saw heavy smoke and fire coming from the back of that home. Now, the DEA is apologizing for the mix-up, but the family says their apology and just offering to fix the door is just not enough.
There's kids' toys all over the place. They probably had to step over kids' toys, you know, and they still threw 3 different flashbangs. One hit my son's room, one hit me.
The DEA is apologizing for bursting into the Rink family home with the Bradley County SWAT team, only later finding out that it was the wrong home.
So I think somebody's breaking in my house. I go get my gun, try to protect my family, you know, like what the dad would do.
The father of 4 says just before 6 a.m. with his gun drawn, he feared for his life when he saw police instead of the intruder that he was anticipating.
As soon as they opened the door, they had seen all them guns, I just turned around. Because if that's what everybody was saying, you know, if I was 5 steps up or 3 steps up, they had to pull the trigger. I had a gun, you know, and they think I'm a murder suspect.
A murder suspect wanted in connection with this woman's murder in Johnson City, Tennessee.
Situations such as these are tragic, and DEA takes them very seriously. We intend to look into this matter further and to take steps to ensure such situations such as this never occur again.
Left with a smoke-filled house, damage to their door, but more importantly, the family says their son was temporarily blinded and deaf from the flashbang grenade. His parents say he's traumatized.
I might have to come sleep upstairs or something, so he might feel safe in his own house to go to sleep because somebody didn't do their job correctly.
And Rink explained how police explained this mix-up.
The houses look similar. Really, that's so like, well, they look similar, and we were told it had a white car. Well, I had a Yukon, and I had a Camry, and they're white. And they said we had a white car. So we just got your house, it looks similar. That's not a mistake to make. Like hell, you could have looked at the mailbox.
In Dade County left a family of 6 without their material things, but they say that they are glad that they have each other tonight. I spoke with that family, and they say they are grateful for the support and continued prayers for strength in this difficult time.
It was so hot you could feel the heat off the fire in the car, and I didn't even get that close.
More than 24 hours later, this is a piece of their garage that is still burning. But the family says they are stronger than the flame that destroyed their home here in Dade County off 301 South. Tiffany Williams, mother of 4 and lifelong resident of Dade County, says while everything they owned was destroyed, their youngest son grabbed this picture of his late father before spending the night somewhere else. His father died just 2 years ago. This picture is now one of the few things they have as a sobering reminder that it could have been worse.
That was devastating enough, so to look at this tragedy, it seems very light in comparison, considering we didn't lose anybody.
This family is no stranger to tragedy, losing a loved one, and another one is battling cancer. But still, they are fighting for reasons to smile and enjoy life together while watching their belongings smolder next door.
It has been very difficult. You have kids blaming themselves. You have kids looking for stuff that they realize that they don't have. And at the end of the day, I just keep reminding them that we're all still here. And we can recreate stuff, and we can ask around for pictures and things, and the things that they don't have anymore, we can replace what we don't have, and even if we can't, we can remember them, and we're going to be okay.
They are grateful for the outpouring of support from their community.
I'm glad that we live in Dade County because they are wonderful. They really pull together. I know there's been lots of tragedies go on, but for them to still pull together for us too, thank you for everything.
And they say they've received a lot of clothes, and now toiletries and household necessities like paper plates and tissue are needed. The family story and how you can help is posted to our website. That's WDEF.com. Yeah, John and Emily, what's so special is that this officer did not know this family, but he was familiar to them because this is the community that this officer has served in for almost 18 years. He was so humble and didn't expect the attention, but he says he's grateful for the opportunity to help this family.
God said, stop. This is why you're here tonight. This is what I put you here for. He said, go stop him. So I asked the team.
They just had a basic description of him, and Sergeant West had looked at the message, and through some crafty investigative skills, we were able to figure out that it was Officer Mike Kelly. And
it was this Facebook post that alerted the Cleveland Police Department to the kind deed of Officer Kelly.
And they went and get groceries, and it always catches my eye because all he gets groceries. And also what catches my eye is because their kids so well behaved. You know, most kids at Walmart, they run over looking at the candy. Daddy, can we get this? Daddy, can we get that?
Officer Kelly took the father aside and made sure it was okay, and then he took care of their tab, also making sure that the kids got a little candy as well.
I mean, is he gonna go? They're gonna go home hungry, or I'm gonna sit up here working an extra job just to make a little extra money? Or
comments have flooded into the police department's Facebook page and Twitter, saying Officer Kelly's kindness speaks volumes about his character. And Kelly had something to say to the people reaching out, but also to anyone who might be facing a difficult time in their life.
Hold on. God's never let anybody down that I know of, and he won't let you down. And I encourage a lot of people to keep their eyes open and look for opportunities to bless somebody. That's what we're here for. That's what I feel like we're put on this earth for, is to help each other out. And we're the one that gets the blessings when we help people.
And like you heard there, the officer says that he hopes that people will do what they can to be a blessing to others whenever you get that little tug at your heart. Reporting live in the studio, Amber Worthy, News 12 Now.